Hey there, nerd fighters! It's your boy, Hepsi's name, and we're diving deep into the wacky, the weird, the downright unbelievable facts about these United States. Think you know everything about the good old US of A? From a town with a population of 1 to an island straight out of a horror movie, we're unearthing the most bizarre facts about all 50 states. Get ready to have your mind blown because some of these are seriously out there. Let's go! Alright, let's kick things off in the northeast corner of the nation, home to lobster rolls, lighthouses, and a linguistic anomaly. Maine is the only state in the entire country with a one-syllable name. Go ahead, say it, Maine. 50 states, countless cities and towns, and only one can claim this unique linguistic quirk. Maine, you little overachiever, you. Next up, we're moseying on down to New Hampshire, the Granite State, known for its rugged beauty, charming covered bridges, and apparently a deep respect for seaweed. At least during daylight hours. That's right, folks, in New Hampshire, it's illegal to collect seaweed at night. Who in their right mind is out there under the cover of darkness on a mission to score some seaweed? Midnight seaweed raids? Sounds like the plot of a Scooby-Doo episode. Hold on to your maple syrup, folks, because we're heading to Vermont, the embodiment of cozy and rustic. Think rolling hills, charming villages, and no golden arches. Vermont is the only state without a single McDonald's. Maybe Vermont is onto something. Perhaps they've cracked the code to a slower, wholesome life. Next stop, North Dakota, a state that's often overlooked, but trust me, it's full of surprises. Case in point, the town of Rough Rider. Yes, you heard that right, Rough Rider. Like the Teddy Roosevelt kind of Rough Rider. It's like they just threw all pretense out the window and went with the most badass name they could think of. Rough Rider, North Dakota, you keep doing you. Hold on to your Cornhusker hats, because things are about to get weird. Lie delicious? That's right, we're talking about Nebraska, the Cornhusker state, where the beer flows freely with a pot of soup nearby. It's illegal for bar owners to sell beer unless they also have soup on the menu. Who doesn't love a hearty bowl of soup to soak up all that flavor? Maybe it's a Midwestern thing? Cheers to you, Nebraska, for keeping things interesting and delicious. Next up, we're heading north to Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. And while that nickname might sound impressive, it's actually a bit of an understatement. Minnesota has over 11,000 lakes, but that's not even the weirdest part. Minnesota has more shoreline than California, Florida, and Hawaii combined. I know, right? Mind blown. Who knew the Midwest was hiding such a watery wonderland? So the next time you're craving some sun, sand, and maybe a side of lutefisk, skip the coasts and head straight to the heartland. Get ready to go spelunking, because we're heading down south to Tennessee, home to the Smoky Mountains, country music, and a subterranean secret that'll blow your mind. Hidden beneath the Volunteer State lies the Lost Sea, the largest underground lake in the United States. Beneath the rolling hills and barbecue joints lies a vast, mysterious body of water just waiting to be explored. So, if you're ever in Tennessee and feeling adventurous, grab a headlamp and explore the Lost Sea. Let the good times roll. We're heading to Louisiana, where the food is spicy, the music is soulful, and the legal system is unique. Louisiana bases its legal system on Napoleonic Code, not English common law. This means things work differently in the Pelican State. From property rights to criminal justice, Louisiana has its own way. Some call it quirky, others confusing, but it's never boring. Hold on to your peaches, folks, because we're diving into a culinary conundrum. In Gainesville, Georgia, it's illegal to eat fried chicken with anything but your hands. Who would tackle a plate of crispy fried chicken with a fork? Next time in Gainesville, stick to your fingers. Your taste buds and local law enforcement will thank you. Get ready to experience life in the slow lane because we're heading to Arizona, the Grand Canyon state, where the desert stretches as far as the eye can see and the population density is, well, let's just say it's sparse. In fact, Arizona is home to a town with a population of just one, Monowai, Nebraska. That's right, folks, one. As in, if you're the only person in town, you're also the mayor, the librarian, and the sheriff. Talk about wearing a lot of hats. Now, I don't know about you, but I have so many questions like what do you do all day, who do you talk to, and how do you even have a town with only one person? It's enough to make your head spin. Get ready to experience life in the slow lane because we're heading to Arizona, the Grand Canyon state, where the desert stretches as far as the eye can see, and the population density is, well, let's just say it's sparse. In fact, Arizona is home to a town with a population of just one, Monowai, Nebraska. That's right, folks, one. As in, if you're the only person in town, You're also the mayor, the librarian, and the sheriff. Talk about wearing a lot of hats. Now, I don't know about you, but I have so many questions, like what do you do all day, who do you talk to, and how do you even have a town with only one person? It's enough to make your head spin. Get ready to ascend to new heights because we're heading to Colorado, the Centennial State, home to the highest paved road in North America, the Mount Evans Scenic Byway. This winding road climbs over 14,000 feet, offering breathtaking views and vertigo. It literally takes you above the clouds. So if you're ever in Colorado and feeling brave, hop in the car for the ride of your life. Hold on to your surfboards because we're finishing our journey in California, the Golden State. Off the coast lies Snake Island, a place so terrifying it sounds like it's straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. Home to thousands of venomous sea snakes, it's one of the most dangerous places on Earth. So, maybe stick to Disneyland, okay? And there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of the weirdest, wackiest, most unbelievable facts about all 50 states. From bizarre laws to record-breaking feats of nature, the U.S. is a land of endless surprises. Who knew a road trip could take us from a town with one resident to an island of snakes? There's always something new and amazing to discover. Skip the guidebook and chart your own course. You never know what weirdness you might find.